And the United States has warned India of the possibility of increased secondary tariffs following a 50% levy which was announced earlier this month. Now, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said in a Bloomberg TV interview that any further action could depend on the outcome of the Trump-Putin meeting in Alaska. The initial tariff imposed, in addition to 25% duties, targeted India for continuing to buy oil and weapons from Russia, which is a move Washington says undermines efforts to mediate a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. Now, Russian oil now accounts for 35 to 40% of India's imports, up from just 3% in 2021. Analysts warn that the new tariff could severely affect India's exports, particularly textiles and jewelry. Now, beyond trade impact, President Trump believes that tariffs on India helped pressuring Putin to come to the negotiating table. He highlighted India's position as the second largest buyer of Russian oil after China. But despite growing pressure, India is not bending the knee. According to the chairman of Indian Oil Corporation, there is no pause in Russian oil shipments, saying the decision is strictly based on economic considerations. India has called the US tariffs unfair, unjustified and unreasonable, while emphasizing that bilateral ties extend beyond trade. Defense cooperation continues as per the recent Foreign Ministry statement, denying reports of halting US arms imports amid the tensions. Meanwhile, the Commerce Ministry has informed that the schedule for the next talks with the US delegation will be clear after the next week. The Indian government reiterated that the relationship should progress based on mutual trust and shared interests, even as trade tensions rise. Now, Indian government officials earlier reported that there were some red lines that they cannot cross. These comments came after Bessent called India a bit recalcitrant while describing progress. Analysts say that the current situation represents a rough patch in a broader partnership that has weathered multiple challenges over the past years.